Hello. Good afternoon. So today we are going to talk about some prepositions in English. Well, it is very important to pay attention to what kind of prepositions you have to apply when you are reading a text or when you have to complete something and you have to understand the proper prepositions you have to write down or to use. The first thing, you have to read the text very carefully. So you have to understand the right verb because for each verb, you are going to have the right preposition. Or when you are going to have idiomatic expressions, you have proper prepositions for them. When you have a text, when you are reading a text, the first thing that you have to do is reading generally. Read generally. Read everything, the whole text. Read everything first, and then you go back to read for parts. Each part, when you are reading a text, you have to check the preposition is used with the verb or with the idiomatic expressions. My advice today is to pay attention to idiomatic expressions and the verbs. So if you understand the expressions you are studying or if you are using what you are using, you are going to understand the proper prepositions. So to have a good English is necessary first to read a lot. The more you read, the more you learn. The more you read, the more vocabulary you acquire. You acquire. Secondly, you also have to listen to the words you are reading. You have to get together. Actually, you have to link the word to the listening. So you understand what you are doing to understand what kind of prepositions. And third, have some activities to complete the prepositions with the prepositions into the sentences. For example, you must beware, so you have some options. If you understand the options, you can delete some of them. You can cancel some of them. And you understand, okay, this one, it is not a good one or not a proper one for this. You are going to understand that. So eliminating some, you are going to understand which options you have mostly. Okay, it is to work with phrases, simple sentences. You have a list of sentences that will help you a lot when you have sentences. First, you read them with prepositions, and then you have to complete them. You have to understand what you are going to do with them. When you are listening, you have to pay attention to intonation, you have to pay attention to articles. Of course, when we are listening to English, we don't focus on grammar rules. We just pay attention to understand the context, what is going on, and then you have to use them, or you acquire them, or you catch the idea how to use them. So, example here. I'm going to read some sentences, and you are going to see which ones we can do with. Okay? So, this one, he arrived at station. When we're talking about places, we have to use at. And we also have here about the time. We also have to use at. You understand, always when you have time, you must use at. That's the thing that you have to do. Okay? So, it is really interesting to understand the proper preposition. Because if you understand the proper preposition, you are going to see that it's some commercials. I'm sorry, but that's okay. That let it go. And when you have some prepositions with linked with the verb, you are going to remember the preposition you have to use. The other one is let me see here. What do we have to do? Okay, blank advising me, he gave me money. So we have the options with, beside, besides, and beneath. What do you think it is? Besides, yes. Besides advising me, He gave me money. Because if you think with advising me, oh, it doesn't fit well, it is not okay. So you have to eliminate some. When you eliminate some, you understand, okay, this is not the proper one. And you get the others. As I said about some specific things, some places, some you want to talking about time, you can use at. Okay, the other one, we must protest against injustice. Um, at injustice, it's not a good one. To injustice, no, not even that, not even close, actually. And then you get the proper one. Just the last one. Distribute the apple, the children between among two at. What do you think? What do you think? Yes, it is among. Well, I hope you could understand the advice, how to apply prepositions, how to apply the right reading, how to use the right reading, how to develop that, the right, the correct writing, and also the listening, so you can improve them all together. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much.